Mr. Transformers 96 here with another video. I'm going to be talking about some newly shown figures for Force Friday. This time it is Wave 2 of the Black Series for The Last Jedi figures. So let's talk about this. So some of these were shown at San Diego Comic-Con just a little bit ago, as well as one of these was shown in package a few weeks ago. A couple of these are completely new though, which is exciting. But let's get started here. First of all with Leia, and we do have in-package photos of them, which I will be showing as well. And this series has been hitting stores right now. It is out, but it is hard to find. But I have been noticing that most of the people that find this find it at Toys R Us. So if you're going to go hunting for it, Toys R Us would be the place to go. But starting with Leia here, I think that Leia looks quite good. I think it looks like a solid head sculpt. The figure itself seems to have nice proportions, good articulation, of course, and it's overall just a solid sculpt. I do like the way that the sleeves kind of bunch up towards the elbow. I think that looks very nice, and it looks like a good figure. It doesn't look like a terribly fun one though, just because it's Leia, and that looks very much like a Force Awakens style Leia, considering we haven't seen her in any of the promotional images for The Last Jedi wearing that. She only wore that in The Force Awakens. Now maybe she'll wear it quickly in The Last Jedi, but so far of all the behind the scenes images and the one shot of her in the actual trailer for The Last Jedi, she's wearing her more blue royalish costume and not so much this kind of down on the ground resistance type of outfit. So I do think that this is more of a Force Awakens Leia, which I kind of like the blue one. However, I think that this is probably the one that I prefer, simply because I'd like to display her with Han, and obviously Han was with her, in The Force Awakens while she was wearing this. So that is why I do kind of appreciate this look a little bit more than the other one. But it doesn't look like a terribly fun figure, but it looks like a decent one, obviously a big character. Then we have Poe Dameron. Poe Dameron looks pretty boring. He looks like he might reuse some parts from maybe like Han Solo or something. I don't think he does, but it's possible that he does. The head sculpt I think is new. It looks alright. It's much better than the X-Wing pilot version that they came out with for The Force Awakens, but it doesn't look that much better than the Resistance 2-pack with the Riot Control Trooper, because that one did have a better head sculpt. This one though looks like it's improved from that, but not a ton. I don't think I'm going to pick this one up. I think that I'll wait, and maybe if I can get it on a big sale like towards the end of the year or something, then I'd go for it. But personally, that doesn't excite me at all, and I have two other versions of Poe Dameron in what I would argue are more interesting costumes. Then we have Finn in his officer disguise. Now, I did talk about this one before because it was shown a couple weeks ago. However, quickly just going over my thoughts again, I do like the officer look. I think it's very cool. This is a perfect way of giving you another Finn figure, but making it different. Like this Poe Dameron, it's just him in some regular clothes. It's not special because considering we've already had that before. But with Finn here, this is a really nice new interesting look of Finn, which I do like. I think it looks pretty solid, and I love the fact that he has a Riot Control baton that is extended, simply because I really want my Riot Control Trooper to have that extended baton. So that looks like a nice figure. Nothing to go crazy about, but I do think that it looks like a solid figure, and it's a nice way to get Finn into this new series and not make him a peg warmer again, although he might still be a peg warmer. Then we have Maz Kanata. I don't know if she's going to be in The Last Jedi. From what I know, I don't think that she will be, but I'm not quite sure. So I do think that this is more of a Force Awakens figure. I did want them to make her for The Force Awakens, and I do like the character. I don't love her, but I like the character, and obviously the figure's going to be quite small, which is definitely a little disappointing, but the figure itself does look quite nice, and even for this scale, she looks like she has good articulation as well. Sorry, in all of these videos I'm making today, if I sound a little hoarse, I don't know why, but it feels like I'm losing my voice, so sorry about that if I sound weird. But anyway, Maz, she looks like a decent figure. I do like the fact that she comes with a chest. It's a little hard to see what's in there, but it looks like there's some little items in there, which is kind of nice. And obviously she comes with a lightsaber that you can put in there. As far as her coming with a gun, that doesn't make much sense, other than maybe just to entice some kids to want to buy it, to be able to like play with her, But overall, I think that she does look like a solid figure. I don't think that I'd go crazy for this one. I would definitely like to get it on a discount. Now, the Praetorian Praetorian Guard, I believe is how you pronounce his name. This is the one that I'm very much looking forward to. Out of the three Praetorian Guards, this one is my least favorite as far as the helmet design. I think the helmet design is much better in that Guardians of Evil 4-pack, as well as in the Amazon exclusive one. I like those helmet designs a lot more. However, this one still looks cool, and I do like his weapon a lot. This is actually my favorite weapon for the Praetorian Guards. I don't know why, it's a nice size spear, and I love the shape of the blade. I think it's very cool, so I'm very much looking forward to this one. As you can see, it does have the rubber skirt piece, very similar to the Amazon exclusive figure, and not like the 4-pack which had a cloth skirt, but overall that figure looks excellent. This is the one that I'm really trying to get, and I'm definitely trying to hunt down. Like if I found this entire wave in stores, the Praetorian Guard I would want immediately, and all of these other ones I do want in my collection, but I would totally be willing to wait for a discount. So in my opinion, this isn't the most exciting wave possible. I think that had Snoke replaced like maybe Poe Dameron in this wave, it would be a little more enticing. But as it stands, it's not super interesting. There's some nice figures in it, but not a whole lot that get me really excited. The Praetorian Guard is the only one that gets me really excited. I'm willing to pay a little bit extra for him on eBay if I can find him for a decent price, because I'm quite excited for that figure. Quickly just showing you their packaging. As you can see, Maz looks pretty small, but she does come with some nice accessories, which does help that. But overall, these figures look pretty solid, and I'm excited to get them. At least I'm excited for the Praetorian Guard. The others I want to get, but not super excited for. So there you go. That's my thoughts on this assortment. Well, let me know what you guys think of these figures, and thanks so much for watching.